Hello everyone. Today's topic is reading all files in a folder into single dataset in SAS with simple code. This is going to be a quick tip, so I will not go into too much details about this particular video. Now, to understand this, let's look into an example. In here, I have a folder and I'm calling this folder as all my files. And in here, in this folder, I have three text files. And let us click one of them. And you can see there are couple of observations in here, and in another one we have three observations, and in the last one we have two observations, and the goal is to read all three files very easily. This we can do with the help of data step shown in here. In this data step we have an in-file statement and an input statement. In-file statement helps us to find the location of file. Instead of writing one file after another, what we can directly do is we can copy the folder path, and then what we can do from here is we can copy in our in-file statement in here and add a star. And in the input statement, as there are two variables which I have shown you, one is name and another one is age, I can write my input statement. Here the trick is to write a star so that it accesses all the files which are there in this particular file. Star is a wild character or wild card, which means anything can come after this particular path. So now let us quickly run this code and see what's happening there, and let's also look into our log. In the output data, you can see that data has been read from three data sets and we have 7 records. And let's quickly go into the log, and log also tells that it has read the first file and the second file and the third file in the same order which was in here. So instead of creating separate data sets and then combining them, we can simply do something like this. And in here, I want to add one more point. If you want something more specific, say for example, in here we have more files like CSV and others, and we only want text files, we can modify our code and we can write .txt in here, which means anything could be in here like 1, 3 or 2, but the ending should be with the txt. Now let us quickly run this and check our data and also our log. The results or our data is same in here, and let's also quickly look into our log. Log also is pretty similar. It says that it has read from 1.txt, 3.txt and 2.txt. And now let us also try to understand one last thing before wrapping up this topic. If you want anything specific, say for example, you want to read these two files which start with T, but both of them have txt as extensions. So I can modify my code little bit more and make it little bit more specific, wherein I can write T in here. What I'm saying in here is my path is this, followed by T, and then it can have anything after T, and it should have .txt. So if you see in here, these two will fit the bill. Now let us quickly run this code and see our results. And in here, if you see, we have 5 rows, and if you look into the log, in the log clearly tells us that the file it has read is 3.txt followed by 2.txt. So with the star also you can make your code specific and you can read many files. That's all for this topic. If you like this topic, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thank you.